Shalom, shalom. All praises to Abanawa Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakak. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the prophets of that body. Shalom to the 144,000. I'm not going to play the vid, but what I'll do is I will share the link. You have this heathen, Sneako, all right? He's got heathen tendencies. They say that he's got maybe possible Haitian heritage also. But that depends with his paternity, because you are whatever your father is. He did initially make remarks on one of his channels saying that, so-called black people are only known for their sport or innovation or dance or, their style or, their hip talk. Basically, he's just saying that Jake is only known for, what the world sees him as, right? But then again, these heathens like Sneako try and copy that Jake steez at the same time. Okay, these heathens will always find compassion. I guarantee you, if this was a 1948ers preaching on the street, all right, or someone talking about Red China, or talking about everything else, every other nation that suffered some kind of minor atrocity, right, which was their fault anyway, because this is their rulership, right, and it has nothing to do with the Israelites, this heathen Sneako would probably have compassion for them. He would have understanding for them. He wouldn't come against it. All right. Now let's just say he is a Jake. He's a 2/3, 100%. All right. Let's see what definition of compassion means. Compassion is sympathetic pity and concern for the sufferings or misfortunes of others. The victim should be treated with compassion. You think he has compassion? He doesn't have no compassion. No compassion towards you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Let's see what his ethnicity is. I just trying to check out what he is. Sneako, whose real name is Nicholas Joseph. All right. Now, if he's Filipino, most Filipinos have some kind of, as far as I know, have some kind of Hispanic or Spanish-sounding last name, because unless he's changed his name, because a lot of them were conquered by the Spaniards, and a lot of the Mexicans were taken there. Now, he could be a Jake. All right. But I think he's got heathenistic tendencies. All right. And he's got heathenistic ways. But then there's a lot of 2/3 out there. Only the Lord knows. But right now, I consider him a heathen. Sneako's real name is Nicholas Joseph, is an American, but belongs to Filipino ethnicity due to his mixed family heritage. He has both Asian and Hispanic roots. Okay. Asian and Hispanic roots. I mean, that surname is neither so-called Asian. What Asian? East Asian, South Asian, and Hispanic roots. Let's see, go here. See, these damn heathens, these other nations, and these other channels, all right? Now, all of a sudden, you got like Cooley, right? That Cooley going, debating, Israelite after Israelite after Israelite, different types of Israelites, or different, people that claim to be Israelites. Sneako. There you go. That's the answer there. Look, Sneako. Paternal grandfather, Ashkenazi-ish. Paternal grandmother, African Haitian. She's just a concubine to that damn devil. Mother, Filipino, likely some Chinese. Hence the reason he's got the surname Joseph. Now then again, some small hatters, 1948ers, who we call the Ish people, there's Jakes amongst them too. All right? But I don't think he is. So Sneako is basically an Amalekite. All right? That makes sense. So you got like Cooley debating or coming against the Israelites now. And then you got now Sneako joining the queue as well. See, these heathens, right? These other nations, they need the Israelites to pump up their channels because their channels are dying. Fresh and Fit are dying. They're making their money, but they're not making as much as they used to with all this manosphere stuff. And a lot of these guys are agents as well to come against the truth. But you can't come against the truth because this is of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? Okay? This is all the Lord's doing. You can't come against the truth, but for the truth. All you're doing is spreading it more. Okay, people are going to see, Sneako's come against some black Israelites, which there's no such thing as black. The Hebrew Israelites are 12 tribes. Okay? And there's native Indians. Okay? Hispanics, Latinos that have many shades and hair textures, and also Israelite foreigners that have paternal lineage, not like you, Sneako. Okay, you're Amalekite, small hatter. All right? They have paternal lineage to a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian. They may even look like you, or may even look like a so-called white man, one of the kids in the background. But if their paternal lineage goes to an Israelites, which you'll see many Israelites of many shades and colors, especially in the great millstone camps, who are the men of the Lord, right? Okay, teach the truth and pray in the name of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahshai and exalt that name, all right, and evangelize that name, the name of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahshai, all right, okay, because the Lord said, that, what's the how is it said? That's why a lot of heathens, especially these small hatters, say Hashem, Hashem. Okay, because the Lord's name. Oh yeah, paraphrasing. The Lord said His name is dreadful among the heathen. All right. You think the heathen would be saying Yahweh Hashem Yahushai? The Lord will send lightning from heaven and delete you. Or the Lord might play with you for a bit and then take you out so blatantly and so hardcore and let the world see it, and it'll be recorded too, to make an example that a heathen cannot touch the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right. A lot of you are basically just writing your own DEATH or deletion note. All right? That's all you're doing. And the Lord is using you to amplify this truth further. You think you're doing something. You think, I'm going to make more views and I'm coming against these black guys and this, that, and the third. All right? You are just amplifying it even more. So let's just say, right, to likes of you, Vocab Malone, that Cooley guy or whatever, and others that may join the queue, and even Edomites, these wacky-tacky Christians that join the queue, we're going to say, Tawara Yahweh Shai for sending you devils to the Israelites, or to us. Why? Because all you're doing is amplifying the truth. Now, ISUPK are a different camp, of course, but they're Israelites. They're brothers nonetheless, all right? And they're sincere brethren amongst them, all right? And they do say the name Yahweh Bashem Yahushai sometimes, all right? But they come out with that Christ shit and the Jeebus shit sometimes, which is annoying as hell. All right. But, when it comes to the Israelites and other nations, we're going to be for our brothers. You understand? All right. And the elect, may they be protected. Whoever is in each camp that is of the elect, and outside of these camps, the elect also, may they be protected. All right. I'm going to share the link of this video. Whoever wants to watch it can watch it. I only watched about 6 minutes of it so far. And obviously the Jake over here, the brother saying, okay, what about the Alamo? What about the Twin Towers? What about the wars? What about Vietnam? What about, I don't know whether you touched on the Ish people or not, the so-called 6 million people. They made movies like, what was that movie, man? They made movies around the so-called atrocities of the 6 million people that were deleted in Germany by Hitler, right? Schindler's List. People are crying and boo-hooing and that, but when it comes to Jake, the Israelites, slavery is mocked. Okay, the lynching is mocked. The grape is mocked. Okay, of our people, is mocked in comedies, is mocked by our own people, is mocked by the heathen. We're just like the punch bags to you heathens, right? Okay, pursuant to Psalms 83, they're trying to cut us off from being a nation, but you're not going to succeed because the elect are waking up. And then on top of that, you cannot come against the truth. All right. So he thinks these damn motherfucking heathens think that we're just a punch bag. We're just a joke. What we go through and the fact that we built America and the world, all right, through our innovation, and you crackers and you heathens put your face on it. Even gooks like this Sneako, right, and his Amalekite, wherever he is, put their, that's how these heathens are. They try and copy your style, your dress code, try and talk like you, like these crackers, these prison Edomite gangs. Like the Nazi lowriders. Nazi lowriders, really? And you're Nazi? They try and talk like essays and stuff like that. And they teamed up with the Southerners, the Sureños. They try and talk like that, but they're meant to be so-called white supremacists. See, these heathens even have to use Jake or Ninja Steez or Jake style and Jake hip talk and acting like a Jake to even push, to have some kind of so-called coolness to even push their racism. All right? This guy tries to act like a Jake and all that, tries to get a fade and all that, tries to talk and dress like a Jake, but then they hate you Jakes, that's all these MFers are, man, even though that's some bullshit, all these crazy fades and tram lines in the eyebrows, but still, I'm just saying that they get that from, it was Jake, it was a Jake thing back in the 90s, wasn't it? And these motherfuckers, They piss you off, but what they're doing is just amplifying the truth, man. All right? Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. And it's prospering. Okay, what's it prospering? It's even alerted idiots like this clown, all right, this so-called model, all right, this gook, okay, that got beaten up by that Edomite in the UFC ring, by the way, all right. So your height don't mean nothing. You're just lanky for no reason, you pussy. And then on top of that, you know, um, it's getting your attention. You agents, you FBI agents, uh, Myron Gaines, that Arab who uses an alias Myron Gaines. That's not your real name, Myron. Okay, that's probably Ahmed or something like that. You know, okay. It's getting your attention. It's getting the attention of I don't know whether it's got attention of Andrew Tate or not. Okay, but these guys are pushing the Islam bullshit because apparently he became a Muslim in 2023. Apparently, this Sneako guy. You know, his name says it all. Sneako. He's sneaky. Okay? And aren't these rats sneaky? These Amalekites, aren't they sneaky? Huh? You know, aren't they sneaky? His name says it all. Sneako. Myron Gaines is an FBI agent. All right? Or former FBI agent. Sneako. All right? Individuals like the Hodge twins that amplify, the hell Jake goes through. And even if they get deleted and they're trying to defend themselves, they always make it feel that what the so-called white man is doing to the so-called black man and Hispanic and Native Indian is rightly so. Okay? They never talk about it on a playing field. They amplify and they pander to their viewers. And their viewers, especially with the Hodge twins, is 90% Edomites. It's like damn near a whole Bruce Springsteen concert. All right? And this devil, a lot of these guys are losing money now. So they need something else. We don't need you devils. The Israelites don't need you devils. All right? But you need us. Okay? The same way the so-called white man needs us. All right? Because if we don't exist, Esau does not exist. They are nothing. There are nobody people. Pursuant to 2nd Ezra 6 verse 54. You are like spit. All right? You're like spittle. All right? You're like the last drop from of a jug of water. You don't mean jack shit. Do you understand? You don't mean nothing. All right? You need us. We don't need you. All right? Because once we're in rulership, you Edomites, all right, you're going to be deleted after 1,000 years of slavery, and you other nations, you gooks and all that kind of stuff, and the other heathen nations, you're going to be in servitude to us forever. You understand? All right? Me personally, Lord willing, in the kingdom, I'm going to make a lot of you devils, do slavery in your Balenciaga suits and all that shit, you know? And I'm going to materialize it back into you with spiritual power and make you wear it and, make you remember, a little bit, not too much of your former glory days when you used to rule and make you feel like a piece of shit that you're not going to ever have it again if the Lord allows me to do that. I'm going to do all that, man. Even these so-called elites, let them do slavery in their suits until it's all what's the word? Obliterated off their body, until it's disintegrated, how they used to live in the caves when they used to wear their loincloths until it disintegrated, you know? Let's go. 2 Corinthians 13 and 8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. All right? You can't do nothing for it. You think you're coming against it. You think you're doing something that, to diminish it, to destroy it, that, people should forget about slavery, this, that, and the third. You think that, okay, you're going to come against it and disprove something when you don't know shit about the Bible. Go and worship Buddha, you damn devil. Or go worship, Hashem, whoever that is. Okay? Probably some kind of, that's Saturn, isn't it? That's Saturn to you. Satan, go and worship Satan. Damn devil, you 1948er. You can't come against the truth, man. There's a scripture that was coming to my mind. Slack, man. Yeah, so you can't come against the truth. This word is going to spread. All you're doing is amplifying it. You think you're going to come against it. You think you're going to come against the truth. You're going to disapprove something. You're not going to disprove nothing. All right? You can't destroy this because you don't have the fortitude. You don't have the blessing to come against. You think you're going to come against Yahweh Bashim Mashai, the supreme power of heaven and earth. You can't come against it. You can't come against it. Just wait 1 second. I'm just going to... Jeremiah 23 and 29. Is not my word is not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Ashai, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces? Matthew 10:22. And ye shall be hated of all my men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. Okay? These individuals actually hate you. These are probably the same individuals that hated the Israelites in the ancient world, even hated the Lord, deliver the Lord up, to the powers that be at that time to be sacrificed. These are the same people coming back. Okay, and the followers of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Mashai, were hated. And he's just part of that number. That's all it is. You need us to amplify yourself. These jakes ain't coming to you, you're coming to them, as far as I know. A lot of you have tried, numerous times to come against the men of Great Millstone, and you have failed because this is of the Lord. All right? This is of the Lord. Let me find about scripture. This one is scripture. This is the Lord. Let's see if I can trigger that. Let's go here. Isaiah 54 and 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness of me, saith the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai. That's a physical weapon, spiritual weapon, and every tongue, like this devil's tongue that's rising up against, these men. And there's men listen, they are the elect men amongst every camp. They're sincere men. Even though there's agents amongst some of these camps, there is also sincere men amongst these camps. All right, so you can't do nothing. All right, because this is of the Lord. All right, this is spiritual. All right, you guys are carnal. You think you're gonna throw out a little rhetoric and that's it? Trying to disapprove something. All right, that's what it is. You Jakes are punchback to the heathens. You want to love everyone. You want to be soft. You want to be nice. You want to be nice to everyone. How many so-called nice white people have you seen, or heathen nations? It's always you Israelites, that are happy-go-lucky and so mellow and docile, where you're easy. That term easygoing is really, aiming at Jake, because Jake is easygoing. You can spit at Jake. You can call Jake a ninja. Who Jake could be just working out in the park, some fucking cracker bitch comes there and calls him an N-word, and he's just got to take it. And he goes, "Oh my God," and he just films it. That's it. When a Jake's supposed to throw, he calls you at the N-word, you're supposed to throw out 10, 15 words at the bitch and make the bitch cry. Don't put hands on her unless she comes at you, though. Or him, if it's a cracker or a heathen coming at you. They say something to you, you come back harder. Because you know what it is? You want to love everyone. You want to love everyone. It's only the Israelites that are in their right mind. You damn idiots are not. You 2/3 Jakes, man. And these small hatters are like that, just marking themselves. All right? Because when all hell breaks loose, all right, all these idiots like these, right, they are going to feel the wrath of Yahweh B'Shem Shai. Okay? Because you're trying to come against his word, his teaching, but you're not going to succeed. All you are doing is amplifying it. And a lot of individuals, Abaratazar, are going to wake up further. All right? Because a lot of people don't know about the Israelites. You got these Gen Zs, these weirdos out there, like these clowns at the back, right? You can see he's come with a crew full of heathens, All right? They all follow him. And they're going to wake up. The Israelite foreigners are going to wake up who watch Sneako. They say, Sneako's on there. It's about the Israelites. And then they're going to be triggered. Oh, let me check out what these Israelites are about. They might go to ISUPK first, then they're going to say, oh, Great Millstone. Then they're going to watch Great Millstone. The Lord's going to put the Spirit on them to watch Great Millstone attentively, taking notes. And lo and behold, another member is sealed. And we get closer and closer to the end. All right, even though Elder Apostle Tahar has said that the elect have already been sealed. Okay, this is a twofold situation. The elect are waking up. All right, further through this devil's platform, this gook, Amalekite gook, whatever he is, small hatter, tunnel digger, right? And then at the same time, he's also marking himself to be deleted when that time comes. All right, he's crossed himself out. But the Lord is going to have no mercy on you, you MFers, man, when that time comes. Especially you 2/3, right, that are with the heathen nations, all right? And you heathen nations, you're going to get it too, all right? Because in the kingdom, you're not going to be talking on this bullshit, all right? You're going to be in your place very soon. And whatever brand that jacket is, Balenciaga, whatever the fuck it is, that's going to be burnt off you when that time comes. All right? Because our nukes are coming, man. They're coming. And all the other ways that the Lord is going to delete you, MFers that come against the truth. But as mentioned, it's kind of a beautiful thing because the truth is being spread further. But it also pisses you off the way these people have no compassion for the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man. That, because, he said that, forget about the past and all that, right? Oh, forget about it. Forget it was in the past. Yeah, but you know what it is? Most High requires that which is past. Brakti Abashamash, came back. Requires which was past. Ecclesiastes 3:15. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And the Most High, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, requireth that which is past. So the Lord requires, okay, justice for things that you've done. There's something called you reap what you sow, okay? You can't get away with a damn thing. Whether you get away, that's why certain children are born into wheelchairs, because reincarnation is real. You come back in your family line, you see individuals. Oh, why is that child born in a wheelchair? Why that child, has a third head? Why is that child got like a no lower half? Why is that child born in a wheelchair? From birth being in a wheelchair. Why has that child got distorted features? Because you were a piece of shit in your previous life. Hence the reason you're punished. All right, these damn devils, right? These slave owners are all back here today. And Sneako is just nothing but a slave owner. He may look like a gook, all right, or may even look like a Jake, right? But his paternal lineage, where was it again? He says Filipino, but you can't trust the internet because the internet is all like a solid, full, fully 100%. You have to sort of pick the meat from the bones. This is his real name, Nicholas Ken Del Ben Balinthazi. Place of birth, New York, U.S., 1998. He's a young prick. He's a novice. Ashkenazi-ish paternal grandfather. All right? Now, I'm going to say it again. There's Jakes amongst every nation. All right? But he's definitely not a Jake. And if he is, he's a 2/3. Either way, he's going to get it. All right? Now, if he happens to be a Jake, he'll be born in his right mind in the kingdom. But me, personally speaking, I think he's a heathen. Sneako's paternal grandfather was George Joseph Lewis Ken de Balinthazi, the son of George Lewis Ken and Rosalie Guber. George's was born in Belgrade, Serbia, to a Jewish family. Okay, so it's from a Serbian-ish family. All right, that's his family there. And the Haitian part is his paternal grandmother. All right, so she was a concubine. Mother is Filipino, likely some Chinese. So, his dad probably got like a sort of like a tan complexion with curly hair, and then his dad married his mother, who's a Moabite, a Chinese, and this piece of shit come out. So the Lord requires that which is past. All right, and you reap what you sow. All right. So what he was saying that okay, we should forget about it. You're in a victim mindset and all that. Okay, of course they're going to be in a victim mindset when this whole world, every single thing, from the education system, the spiritual system, which is the white Jebus, all right, bombarded at you. Churches of Latter-day Saints with the Edomite Jebus saying that, yeah, dark skin is a curse, when it's the other way around. When it's leprosy, a pale skin is a curse, blonde hair is a curse, right? Having no melanin is a curse. That's why you motherfuckers age like bananas, you Edomites, you heathen nations, especially you Edomites. They say we've got a victim mindset. The spiritual aspect, the mental aspect, the education system, we're victims. All right? We go for an interview. We got to try and sort of dress like the so-called white man, even change your hair. That's why the so-called black woman wears hair with straight, wigs with straight hair and lace fronts and shit. Okay, now don't get it twisted. There are certain so-called black women that can actually have naturally straight hair. Okay, that can happen too, because we're very diverse looking like that. A lot of the so-called black women, that can so-called pass for Latinas or whatever, are actually Gadites, Reubenites, with straight hair. All right, but for the most part, that's why people try and women wear lighter makeup, wigs with lace fronts and shit. Why? Because they're trying to fit in. Because the world is in Esau's template. They can look at you crazy if you got braids. They can look at you crazy if you got a beard. Oh, how do you keep your beard like that? How do you keep your beard so shiny? How do you keep your beard trimmed so nice? Stupid fucking questions. You know? But really, we should be looking at them crazy with their bald face. Or how do you shave your face? We should be asking, how do you shave your face every day? How do you feel looking in the mirror, and you don't look like a man? You look like a fag, with a complete bald face. You don't even have no facial hair. You don't even have a mustache. How do you feel about that? You know? How do you feel not having no melanin? How do you feel that you have natural homosexual tendencies, so-called white man, so-called heathen man? Everything is built upon that. All right? You try and buy a house, you can't get a loan because of the redlining. The neighborhoods, the Israelite neighborhoods, so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, the Gadites are fucked up on the reservation. They don't even have running water or electricity, and that's their land. Okay, you Hispanics have all the fast food, the guns, and all the alcohol and the drugs in your community. You go to the so-called white man's and heathen community, they got all the Whole Foods and all the nice stuff, clean. They got bins everywhere, so the trash can actually go in the fucking bin instead of being piled up into the corners. And it's the same here in London as well, all the Jake areas and all the so-called ethnic areas. You go to the Edomite areas, the leafy suburbs, and all that is clean. You know. All right, and then this motherfucker says that we got a victim mindset. We shouldn't be angry. So we should just be a punchbag for the so-called white man and the heathens and just smile and take it. You know? You're going to suffer, Sneako, and people like you. Galatians 6 verse 7. Be not deceived. The Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Whatever you've done, you're going to pay for. All right? You, your kith and kin, all right? Whether you're a Jake or not, the heathens in the family are going to pay, all right? And all people like you, 2/3, or whether you're a heathen or not, are going to pay. 2/3 are going to pay, heathens are going to pay. And I think you're a heathen. I think you're an Amalekite gook, and you're going to pay. Your forefathers are going to fucking pay. And all your kith and kin are going to pay, all right? On your paternal lineage, all right? You're all going to pay. Even your maternal lineage, your grandmother for marrying that damn devil, she's going to pay. All right? Unless the Lord has mercy on the Jakes in your family. And all these Edomites, these crackers, they're all going to pay. Every single nation is going to pay putting their hands on the children of Israel, starting with the so-called white man on down. Because Psalm 83 lets you know. All right? And we're not supposed to hate. Let's go to Psalms 83. We're not supposed to hate, right? Let's go to Psalms 83. If anybody wants to have a good laugh, I don't know what that Edomite boxer's name is or martial artist. He's an outspoken guy with a bald head. All right, he beat the brakes off of Sneako. Actually, he went easy on him and made his mouth bloody. And that's a beautiful thing to watch, to see this Amalekite gook get smacked up, this cracker get smacked up. Psalm 83. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh Bashem Yashai. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh Bashem Yashai. Okay? The Sneako goes, his name is Sneako, says, because he's sneaky. He's a rat, isn't he? He's an Amalekite rat, right? He's Edomite, all right, right. The Most High is not still. The Most High is not going to hold silence. So are you expecting us, okay? Because we're the Most High's children, Yahweh Shemeshai's children, to be silent, to not to make a noise about it? Keep not thy silence, O Most High Power. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Most High Power. The Most High is not going to be still. You piece of shit, motherfucker, you. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, a trap, a snare, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. All right, you hate us. That's why you come against us. We don't need you. You need us. This whole world revolves around us. Okay? This is the reason why you're still in power. Because our captivity hasn't ended, but it's ending soon. Hence the reason why you're seeing everything crumble. What was Nebuchadnezzar's dream? It started off with a gold head, right? Now we're at the concrete feet. There was brass and silver along the way. Those are different rulerships. Now we're at the concrete feet, and it's crumbling. Just like the pavements in America and the UK and around the world, just like the building, yeah, just like the plaster on your walls, yeah, just like the silicone around your sinks and your bathtubs is all going moldy because this kingdom is falling. Everything is weakening. Everything. The clothes are crappier because there is even the people at the top now just make these designer clothes quickly. Hey, we don't have hair, we don't have long hair. Let's make our money quickly. You got to look at everything spiritually. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, a trap, and a snare, which you have done, as mentioned, the spiritual traps with the white Jebus, the educational trap. You know, everything's centered around the so-called white man. The lies that you tell on history and geography. You call flipping even the Middle East, Arab land, Middle East when it's West Asia. The lies that you tell. Pursuant to the book of Maccabees 3:48, you painted the likeness of your images. All right. For example, the movie The Kingdom of Heaven with Orlando Bloom. That was basically Jake fighting Jake. All right. They wanted to take back Jerusalem so then the kingdom of heaven can be set back up. Those are so-called black people. It wasn't you devils. You devils were never the knights of the round table. You crackers even in the UK saying, oh, England for the British and all that. You're not the British. You're Edomites. You belong in the caves. Okay, Queen Europa was a so-called black woman. I believe she was from Japhetic lineage, so-called Samoan. Those people were pushed out and taken to Australia. Then you devils follow them to Australia. All right, you take over the world and then you throw your weight around. Okay, you created many traps for us, for the Israelites. The spiritual trap, the financial trap. You can't get a loan. You get a job, you got to try 10 times as hard to acquire it. Then it takes you ages to get one. Then you finally get one. Then you're the first to let go. But Jake still strives and goes through all the curveballs and all the spiritual bullets that are shot at him. He dodges and keeps going and going and going. But remember, there's an end game to this as well. Your rulership's not going to go on. Did the Assyrian captivity go on? Did the Egyptian captivity go on? And they were more mightier than this motherfucking kingdom. Did the Greek kingdom go on? The Roman kingdom? The captivities? So what makes you think the American one's going to go on forever and motherfuckers like that can be funny? Man, just wait till the Lord Yahweh Shemeshai returns, man, opens up. Oh! Verse 3, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Okay? And the crafty counsel, I just mentioned a couple of them. Verse 4, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no more in remembrance. Okay? They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. All right? So we don't know who we are. So you think you're black. You think you're Hispanic, Latinx, Latino. They're morenos, I'm white. You look like a native Indian, but I'm white because I got straight hair and whatever. Because you think the so-called white man naming you white on the racial chart or calendar, whatever on those questionnaires or whatever. Oh yeah, we got the same power as them now. We're not morenos anymore. Or we're native Indian. Native indigenous. You got tribal names: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Gad, Yeshashakar. Asher, so forth and so on. Those are your tribal names. You're not black. What the fuck is black? For they have consulted against with one consent. They are confederate against thee. They're all against us. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes. And this motherfucker, he's an Edomite. He's an Amalek. Let's go again. Let's see what his ethnicity is. There you go, paternal grandfather. Ashkenazi Ish. All right? Where are we? Psalm 83. For the tabernacles of Edom, Ishmaelites, Arabs, Moab, Chinese, Hagarenes, the Hamites, natural Ammonites, Jabal, and Ammon. Ammon is Japanese. And Amalek, which his paternal grandfather is. For Sneako's grandfather is an Amalekite. The Philistines, more Hamites, and with the inhabitants of Tyre, more Hamites. Assur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah. All right? This is how they try to cut you off. Hence the reason, even when the C-19 thing started, it started in Wuhan, China. But who did they blame? And who was it aimed to get you guys vaccinated with that snake juice or that snake piss? It was you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives. Every time something goes off in the world, what was the Amalekite bitch said when the war started, when it had to do something to do with when in Europe with Russia and Ukraine and all that and Israel, she made a statement saying that the problem is you blacks, Hispanics, and natives. When Jake has got nothing to do with that war, but she said that. You know why? Because they know you know why you're the problem, because she knows if we eliminate all the Israelites, then the elect will be eliminated as well. So then they don't have to go into slavery. This is why they're scared. All right? This is why they send individuals like this guy. His name says it all. His name is Sneako. His first name is... What's his first name again? His name is Nicholas. Why do they call him, Nicky Nick or some shit? Or Nicky? Why do they call him Nicky Viral or something? Or Nicky, Nick makes it go viral or some shit like that. But they call him Sneako. Why? Why? You got to look into these names. All right? But you're going to get all your payback, man. You are going to get it with interest. People like you, your kith and kin, and all Edomites and heathens. All right? And you 2/3 jakes that are joined to these motherfuckers are going to get it. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kakwadash, Muathabad, Babal, Kwam Yashrala. Shalom.